Hey, just before we get into this video, I understand the insights video recording in the top left corner is there. That will not be there in the next video. Thank you. So everyone, I'm just going to introduce myself again. My name is Platinum Page. I have, like I said, downloaded this, well, pre-generated this beautiful map. As you can see, lots going on. There's islands, there's, lots of farmland, lots of towns, lots of stuff. This is all pre-generated, you know, looks very nice when you zoom in. Nice tropical beach. Think of it as the Maldives main island. That's what I like to think of it. Except I've stolen Hong Kong and put it on the Maldives. But I'm starting here. This is my city. I've just renamed this Purge City. It's got a nice little area, lots of mines, oils, and stuff here. But the reason why I started here is the easiest thing to start with, in my opinion, while playing this game. I don't know how many hours on it, is farming because it's an instant money maker. However, the only problem is my city doesn't want farming, and I just realised that now. So that is quite silly of me. Is there anywhere near me that needs farming? Oh, there is there? There is actually. There is a town down here that does need it. However, what does my town need? It needs essentially fuel. So how do I generate fuel? I can do this here, down here, so I can get my oil. I can transfer it to here, transfer it back to here, and then back to here. So let's start by making this easier by, if I did it by train, it would be faster. I think I'm just going to do it by train, actually. It's probably the most expensive way of doing it. However, I could do it like a loop. I could get the train station, make it go around like this into the city. So let's get some stations down. So let's start with the basic, you know, the very basic one. I mean, if I might as well stick it like here. Uh, maybe here. Yes, if I do it like that, it's got one track, and that will send all of the items, let's say here. If I do like a road that comes around here, let's say it's like here, and then kind of comes across like this. Then I can stick a track. Yep, stick a track, but I want to kind of get it like this, so I want to kind of like the same way, but then I do want to loop it round, don't I? I'm thinking, what do I do? Because like I'm gonna get the track coming like this. I want to kind of get it on a loop, Um, maybe I'll stick it like here. Then I'm gonna need one like here. That's why I need it like straight. So I'm just gonna demolish that. I'm just gonna build like a road that kind of comes like that, and then let's just connect these tracks up and just see what this looks like. So let's just start with, I think the straighter the better. I know this is probably the worst way of doing it. I'll do it like this, and then we can connect it up like that. Too much curvature. Okay, should we demolish like this section? Um, let's just kind Yeah, that's pretty good. Not the straightest, but it does end up getting straight. So then we have to then connect it over here. So I could have a second, maybe like a second track here. Another platform. Maybe tracks. Yeah, so like if we do, and then we keep it with the curvature here. And then what we want to do, we want to maybe get a platform, like something like sticks along like here. Um, but it has to kind of connect, so we're gonna have to like do it like this, aren't we? We're gonna have to get it like so it kind of sticks like this, kind of sticks like this, and then I'll see that, but it's gonna have to be a dead end one, isn't it? Maybe like here, and then let's do a road. So if I come off this now, yeah, that covers that. So, and then we can then connect this train track like that. Yeah, it's a bit slower. And then we can get a train track for like over here in the city. Um, maybe like here, actually, something like this. You get like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so let's just have a look at this and what we've done. So we get trains that connect. It's going to send it all along here. And then we'll have another train here that collects the items, sends it to the processing unit here, and then what I'm going to need to do is build two more tracks, I think. So let's just click on here, configure this. Let's just get two more tracks. Let's say here, and then we can configure this. Get a track here, 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 here. Actually, let's do delete that. Cut a track like here, 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 like that, and then connect these tracks together. Okay, so just confirm what we're doing. Track, bang, bang. Okay, so let's see if this will work. So let's set up one lines. No, make sure we get a. My only thing is I don't know if we will need to have on each side another platform. Um, I think we'll just have another platform. cargo buildings. No, what other cargo buildings? Platform, maybe like here. And then do the same on this one. We'll build platform. Oh, that's cargo platform, isn't it? That's what I need. How did I miss this? Knock you down. Get cargo. And then we're gonna have to do the same here. Alright, it's cargo, that's fine. Do the same here. We'll do configure. We'll do cargo. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am already maxed 7 million. I just realized. I don't need to do it here because it's got two sides. So let's see how we do. Let's get some vehicles. Let's get a road management now. So we're gonna need something like this. So we're gonna need one on this side and this side. Um, need one like here. We need one here, and then like, yeah, I think I'll do. So let's just connect this up to the track. Let's connect this up. Jesus, I could have. Right, let's knock this down and spin it around. Do it like that. And then it's more. Okay, so what we need here, we need to set up the lines now. So we're gonna do new line, and it's gonna be U to U. I'm gonna call this oil to process. Oil to drums. Call it oil to drums. And then we're gonna need a new line. Add station from here to here. Drums to fuel. And then a new line of here to here. We're gonna call this. What we're gonna call this? We're gonna call this um, fuel to city. I think that's a fantastic line. That. Okay. And what we need to do, when we're doing oil to drums, we need to make sure it's a full load. And then when it's fuel, it's a full load. Oh, I think it would be, yeah, full load to the, and then the red one would be purchase exchange, would be full load. So then what we're saying is, gonna take a full load here, drop it up here, send it from here to here. Okay. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we need to get transport from here to here. But let's see. So it has been a while. So let's just start with. Oh, we've got load entries home in the future. Let's just go with cargo. So I'm gonna get one, and then we need. Let's just do three, and then we're just sticking this on the oil to drum line. And we're just gonna do this as a quick test to make sure, I don't need to send any any fuel and whatnot. The only thing is, I don't know how it turns around. I can't remember if it turns around on its own. Let's have a look at what this looks like on the camera. Let's have a. How do I do it? Oh yeah. Let's just speed you up. Remember, this is not going to do anything now because it's going to get here and it's going to turn around. Going to turn around and it should. Yes, okay, that's good. So the oil, I already know the oil is getting picked up here. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Let's just get rid of this. So, like I said, I'm going to do a quick test so it can take 21 barrels, instantly reproduces it, and then this now should drop the barrels off. So, I mean, it's already down 52k. Oh, God. What a financial decision this was. The Surrender is built through debt, I think. I think that's what it's saying. Right, let's have a look. That's an 80k. And that's got all the oil off, and now this should be now producing. Yes, it is. That should now put the items on here, I'm hoping. But I'm not too sure. So the items are here. But I don't see anything here. Is there actually anything on here? That's a problem. What cargo? We should be able to get, you know, what's that? I mean, should we just do it again and see if it picks it up? Let's just do that. Okay, let's buy 1, 2, 3. Add, and then let's stick this on the. I think it's drums of fuel. Drums of fuel line, yeah. Well, I gotta know if it's gonna be picking up anything now. No. Um. Definitely to pick up. So what is going wrong here? Do we need to transfer? Is it 'cause there's not enough, maybe? Don't think there's enough shipment yet. Maybe that's why. So I think what I need to do, I need to send you. I need to manage vehicle. Send it to the depot. Oh, where are you going? Oh, that is picking up items. Okay. Well, I always like to do a lot of demand. So when I come to this guy, um, I like to stick on. I think I don't think too much. Oh no, we got. I think one more. What's going on here? I want to edit you. That's going to be sending 42 every time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Right, hang on. I think I don't think I've done that right. So edit selected vehicle. 1, 2, 3. But modify. Set line. Drums to fuel. No. Pedal to drums. So let's have a look. What's this guy doing? This guy is... He's not waiting around. Because we need more here. I think what I might do, I might just sell and just wait until this guy can keep making money for us. Okay, it would have come straight out last way. It's not picked up anything. So yeah, we're gonna wait until this guy some money. That's how we're doing for money. Is we are not doing very well. We are like 100 and something in debt. Yeah. Let's have a look. So he's picking up all of that, and he's gonna send it. It's just so much faster. Um, like I said, how much is this making? I mean, they just need more and more and more. So I think do I temporarily add another track and then send, do I put another track here? Right, what's that? Could do. Because like I said, it's producing enough oil. I might do that. I might put another track like here. Get it going across here. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and configure this. Let's do platform. I might have to do it this way. Let's do it this way, aren't we? Tracks, try. Not let's do tracks maybe. My only worry is like all the cargoes here, will it actually come out? Will it be able to transport or not? So maybe I just need, I don't know, I mean we are making quite a bit of money now. I mean look at that, that's 121k just to get from there to there. But how are we doing in terms of shipment here? That's what I need to know. It is stored 20. I mean that is actually killing. That's making a lot of money. But the problem is right, I'm gonna try and risk it. I put tracks along here. And then I do tracks. Oh, if it's straight as I can. And I can join this line like that. Actually, let's try and keep that straight. Keep that straight. Keep it straight. Actually, no. I want to put it on that line. Looking at that, if you look at this little circle here, that's increasing the speed. So I want to get that as much as I can so it's entering. That's probably the best I'm going to be able to get it. Let's get some signals down, say that. Coming in this way. I think that's how it works. We'll find out. I'm gonna have to go to another vehicle builder on her. I'm sure people are probably going, what are you doing? Why are you doing it like that? But I don't care. I'm just gonna stick that like here, I think. Like I said, I'm here to make money. Right, let's go ahead and buy one of these. Gotta just wait. Gonna hold off on that. Let's make some more money, and then we'll get this built. So I'm down minus 276k. Let's just see how we do. Right, 161k. Yeah, I don't. I just want to get this money up so I can get like another six. Because between them, they're making 121k each. This is going to be like 400k, and then I can get going off and actually to the city, so we can grow the city. Oh, interesting. Like I said, we do have this farm, we do have more oil down here, but just don't need it right now, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I could have done this by car, by road. It would have been cheaper. But like I said, in the long run, it's gonna make some money. Like I said, right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at our earnings. So I do need to get a headquarters down actually. To rename this to platinum page. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. And I want to build this, I think like here. This is gonna be my area here. That is gonna be my the headquarters, which is slightly off the center. That's what it's going to be famous for all you OTD fans. Right, okay. Can I afford? What can I afford? Can I? Six? Nope. I can only afford four at a time. I might just do that. Oh, I need a new line. Just realised I need to make a new line. That would be new line, and it's going to be oil to front left side. I know, very creative. No, why are you doing that? That's the wrong line. Let's see what it does actually. Let's let's want to see that actually. Oh god. Okay. Okay, I just want to see how this is gonna work. I didn't actually need this. Okay, so it's gonna. Yes, this is brilliant. We are gonna make a lot of money. Right, while that's going ahead, actually, there's not enough money where it's possible to take out a loan. I don't need a loan. Just you wait. Just you wait. Watch. Watch, my friend. Hmm. I think I should be okay. Okay, that's down 70k. How much money are they gonna make now? 26k. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. I won't need a loan. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I think I might call it an episode there, guys. Um, got ourselves set up. In the next episode, we're just gonna earn a bit of money. Um, I might give it a bit of time. Just I've got football in the background. I might give it a bit of time, get it up to like 5 million again, and then we'll work on the next step. So getting it from here to here to here, from this city. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next video.